Welcome to the Deprogram and Talk Radio Show. I'm your host, Shante.
And this is Karsten back once again to help deprogram your mind.
Yes, sir. And today is the last show of the year. And we have a great show about 2014 predictions. But Karsten, man, what's been new with you, man?
Just in and out the holiday. Glad the holiday season's over, you know what I mean? Yeah. But glad to see family and everything.
Yeah, it gets stressful, man. I hate buying presents for Christmas, man. You start putting bills to the side and just start focusing on, getting parents presents, kids presents, significant others presents. It's just, man, it's just so. Sometimes I just wish you could skip over December, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because this really is really commercialized nowadays. I was talking to a friend of mine that's a pastor, the other day, and he said he's even disappointed about say Merry Christmas or make it any kind of religious thing at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. Because I feel like awkward when I say like Merry Christmas. Like it feels so out of place.
Right.
And then, people reply to me like Happy Holidays. It's like, okay, well, yeah. Why do you think that they take Christ out of Christmas, man?
I think because the corporations took it over to make money, basically, and they pumped out all these, commercials just dealing with materialism. I mean, they don't even play like the old school Christmas shows that we used to watch that, had a holiday message. You know what I mean?
You're right, man. You don't see what was it, Jack Frost?
Yeah, exactly.
Those old Frosty the Snowman shows. 'Cause I would love the holidays because you would always get Peanuts Christmas.
Right.
Just all kind of different Christmas shows for these different cartoons, but they don't do it anymore. And what I've also noticed is that, like on Christmas Eve, stores staying open till like 9, 10 at night.
Yeah, exactly.
When I was little, they would close at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock it was all done. But I don't know, man. It's all about money now.
Yeah, and it's surprising, man. One thing that is kind of really up in the air about just let me ask you about this situation. So, places where they have like a nativity scene.
Yeah.
Nowadays everybody wants, if you have a nativity scene, you have to have like a Hanukkah there, and you have to have something for Kwanzaa. Yeah. And now you get to the point where like atheists want to have something there too. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And now, you ever watch Seinfeld, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember Festivus?
Yeah.
With the silver pole or whatnot.
Yes.
So now, in Florida, they have this nativity scene. No, excuse me. In Florida, they have this nativity scene with Jesus and all that. And so, people are claiming, we have a right to free speech too. So they put up a Festivus pole, saying, we're celebrating this. You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, it's cool if you want to celebrate, whatever you want to celebrate.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
What gets me upset is just because you don't believe in the religious part of Christmas or you're not spiritual yourself, why do you have to ruin it for other people who take, pride in that? You know what I'm saying? In the religion and it's a holy holiday for them. I mean, why you really have to, this seems mean-spirited because you're not really doing it because you really celebrate Festivus. You're not living your life through the rules of, Festivus. You know what I'm saying?
People got their own little, personal agendas to really knock down the Christmas spirit, man. You really don't feel it no more. People don't really care about anybody else's religion. I think that each individual should have the choice how they want to celebrate, like you were saying.
Right.
And people don't want to give them that right to do that. And then, trying to knock it out and talk about it or say that I'm offended because you're bringing out, saying Merry Christmas. Like, come on. Are you serious? Because you don't believe in it? That shouldn't even cross your mind to overstep your boundaries
just because of what somebody else says.
Exactly.
Come on. Just like this lady down, I think it was in like Texas or Florida, somewhere in the South. So she's doing the Salvation Army thing, right? Okay. Ringing the bell and all that. And she says to this lady, "Happy Holidays." So the lady punches her, and she's like, "It's supposed to be Merry Christmas." You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Wow. See, it's something wrong with people, man.
Yeah.
It's something wrong with people, man. We are so out of tune with just showing compassion for other people, man, that we take our angers out on folks, man. I'm probably guilty of it myself, but just to go to the extreme where somebody is saying Merry, Happy Holidays, and you punch them in the face, like, come on, are you serious? What goes through your mind as a grown person that I need to put my hands on somebody because they didn't say Merry Christmas?
Well, you know what I think it is? I think people, like we said, are not deprogrammed, and they're just locked into this mentality of being against somebody, just this mentality, of fear and, and all that,
It is. It's really weird, man. So, man, I know you always have something every week, man, about hypno-vision.
Oh, yeah. Our first segment today is hypno-vision. And so, iHeartRadio, the internet radio station or whatnot, they had a Christmas concert, right? And so I'm peeping out this Christmas concert. I see ages, girls all the way down to the age of 8 years old.
Wow.
All the way up to ages like 40, which the 40-year-olds are probably the moms or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But they had R. Kelly there singing Ignition.
Are you serious?
Yeah, singing Ignition. You know what I'm saying? They had Robin Thicke there singing Blurred Lines. And they got that one line, oh, yeah, you're the hottest bee in this room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he said it, you know what I'm saying, in front of these kids. And there couldn't have been any older than middle school kids that were in the front row where he was, like, saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And then, Miley Cyrus, she's up there, like, wilding out in this, like, Christmas, like, bikini. And then she has, like, this drunk Santa on stage, like, holding, like, a 40-ounce or like a paper bag, like bottle of whiskey or something, like drinking. She's like twerking up on him. I'm like, come on, man. It looked like a Christmas nightmare to me.
Is that right?
You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like no holiday party.
That is definitely not, man. How can you, but this is the age where parents don't really care what the kids are listening to, man. All these three people, singing about sex, maybe singing about drugs, maybe, but it's all about sex. And I'm not saying it's wrong to sing about sex. It's just that it's an appropriate age.
Yeah, it's wrong to have a concert. Yeah. Like, and you got 8-year-olds in the concert, you're talking about, you know what I'm saying, sticking your ignition.
Yeah. He should be singing, I Believe I Could Fly. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Because I was wondering, when they had him on the lineup, I was like, man, what song is this cat going to play out here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, man, I can't believe that they would have a concert like that. And then Miley Cyrus is wilding out, twerking on folks. And now they think that's normal. These kids think that twerking is normal. They see it on the internet, YouTube showing it up. All kind of people just twerking. Twerk contests. Like it's the brand new stuff.
Right.
Vine, they twerking. Instagram, they twerking. I don't get it, man. These kids are on something else right now.
I know, but maybe that's what our parents thought too when they got that we were on some crazy stuff too. You know what I'm saying?
Freaking, people. Is that what they were freaking grinding up on folks?
Yeah.
Doing that.
But they weren't like upside down doing handstands. And, you know what I'm saying?
So these kids over here peep hopping.
Right? Yeah, exactly. But yeah, man, it just goes to show how commercialized Christmas is. You know what I'm saying? Because they did the show strictly to make the money. It's like we got somebody, we pay some like semi-good artists. Our Kelly's still up there. Actually, they're all good. They're all good selling artists.
In their genres.
In their genres, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But man, you got to have some bounds of decency. You know what I'm saying? You got little kids in the crowd. I mean, man, and it's terrible that the parents will like allow this. I mean, because you can look at the lineup. You know what I'm saying? And see, this might not be for my 8-year-old daughter.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And, one thing I was talking to my roommate about is, like, I'm surprised they invited R. Kelly there, knowing his past with young girls. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't get convicted, but that was him on the video, allegedly.
Right. And then, and plus, just the fact he married Aaliyah when she was, 15?
Yeah, young, man.
So, yeah.
But what was wrong with Aaliyah's parents, though? That's the biggest question, you know what I mean? Like, how you gonna let your daughter marry? It was for money, so she must have had ghetto parents or something, man. Because I don't think I would let my daughter, no matter how much money they talking about, to marry some old perverted, whoever.
Well, I mean, how old was he then? Do you think?
He had to be at least 25, 26.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, man. Because Aaliyah was about my same age. She was like, if she was 15 when she was singing, I was probably like 15 or 16, and R. Kelly had to be 10 or 13 years older than her. He was close to 30, let's just say that.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wasn't 22, 23.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
he was over 25.
Oh, okay.
Put it like that.
Okay.
He was over 25.
Yeah, so knowing his sister with young girls, I'm surprised he got invited there. You know what I'm saying? It's like like putting the alcoholic in the bar. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm not gonna drink anything. Pass that bit whiskey. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're crazy, dude. So now let's get into the main topic today, Karsten, man, and this is for 2014 predictions, sir.
Yeah, man, it's going on to another year, man. This year went fast. Like crazy year. I mean, let's talk about some of the highlights. What are some of the highlights of this year for you, man?
Some of the highlights, like we talked about, McDonald's putting out that pink meat.
Right.
Who else that was amazing that was in there? Your boy Jesse Jackson Jr.
Oh, getting caught up.
Yeah, getting caught up.
Buying the furs and
yeah, he's over there taking money from people buying furs and capes.
Right,
he bought like a $7,000 cape or something like that. It's just a lot of strange stuff, man. The shutdown. The government
shutdown. Yeah, the whole NSA thing.
Yeah, the NSA.
You know what I mean?
It's really ridiculous. Your boy up in Canada smoking crack and
Mayor Ford. Yeah,
talking trash.
And I can't believe this cat George Zimmerman would just not stay out of the news. I mean, the Trayvon Martin thing, was actually one of the biggest stories of 2013. But again, like Zimmerman kept making the news for other stuff, assaulting his girlfriend, pulling guns out.
He crazy, man. Yeah. He just shows you that his dad was a judge and he got him off, man. That's all it was.
Right. Yeah.
That's it. He's crazy as hell. Because if you just shot the boy on whatever pretense or protect yourself, then you wouldn't get in trouble anymore. But he's constantly in the damn news about something. That's crazy. Some of this brutality up here, and these bus drivers beating up people.
Oh, you said bus drivers beating up people?
Oh man, wow. Bus drivers. This whole year, bus drivers been beating up folks, man. Right. Here in Seattle, the metro, down there in where was it? The one in Ohio where the dude
uppercutted old girl, yeah,
like nobody's business.
Right.
What else is
that? I mean, that kind of goes to what we said before about people just running, strictly off emotions. It's getting to a point where. Like, for a lot of people, their subconscious mind has totally taken over, where their conscious mind doesn't even put it in check anymore.
No, it doesn't.
They're just running off of full emotion, stabbing people up over Xboxes, you know what I'm saying? Or, whatever crazy stuff people are doing.
Yeah, man. People are straight ass crazy. They are running full speed ahead on emotion, man, and messing up everything. Beating people up for not saying Merry Christmas. Right. You know what I mean? Carjacking people, just doing awkward stuff, sending death threats to the president. This year some guy sent president some arsenic or something.
The anthrax?
Yeah, the anthrax. Yeah, they hemmed him up.
I heard Jimmy Fox say that stand-up special. He was like, you learn to say it right. It's anthrax, not that Amtrax. I got that Amtrax.
That Amtrax. That's hilarious, man. But it's just an amazing year. We thought didn't they say the world was gonna? Oh, that was last year.
Yeah.
But
let's go ahead and talk about some past predictions that didn't came true. First of all, I got to bring up that December 21st. 2012, where the world was supposed to.
I slept real good that night.
Right.
We good, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right. People were saying that, the world was going to be dark for 3 days and the world was going to flip upside down, all kind of crazy stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, people were running out there buying long-term foods and cans and stacking up. Like, come on, man. I'm ready for the zombie apocalypse.
Right. Yeah. Did you ever check out that show? It's called, Built Up Bunkers or something like that, or Doomsday Bunkers. That's what it's called, Doomsday Bunkers.
They got a show, man. That goes to show you their name. They'll make a show after anything.
Exactly. With these cats just spending hella money to building this underground fortress. You know what I'm saying? And nothing happened. And especially after, what's funny to me is you had all those cats on YouTube, claiming to be experts about the Mayans, and you know what I'm saying, and they know what's going to happen in 2012. It's going to be dark for 3 days, blah blah blah, and nothing happened. And I haven't seen those cats put a video up since. You know what I'm saying?
What about that one preacher that said that he was talking about the end of the world was going to happen? He was burning Qurans and all that, and he was talking about he's going to happen this day, and then it didn't happen.
Right. That's funny, man. It's funny that people are against the Quran because a lot of people don't know the Muslims are a form of Christianity.
Yeah,
the Quran is a third gospel, which they believe. You know what I mean?
They also believe that Jesus was just like a prophet, like a man that got the highest enlightenment and was able to carry out these different messages and cure people and things like that.
Right.
They don't think that he was the was God himself, like they do in Christianity.
Right, yeah.
And I think, but we're all God, man. We're all made from God, so we are half part of God. But anyways.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, everything in the universe is inside us in some kind of way. A lot of people don't know that. They're like every mineral,
exactly.
like we're made from stardust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's amazing. We're amazing creatures. We come up with things from everywhere, man. But anyways, so what other predictions, man?
I remember this. You remember the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
They had that the blackout or whatever.
Yeah.
And so people were saying that was a sign from the Illuminati because it went dark for 13 minutes. Blah blah blah. All this stuff. And then there's this one lady on YouTube that was saying, you always get people that say they have visions from God or whatever, and then they post it up on YouTube, their vision from God or whatever. She was saying she had a dream about this commercial. This was a commercial they had in the Super Bowl where this truck was driving. It looked like there was a bunch of missiles on the back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And she was like, I had a dream about that commercial, and I think she said like an angel spoke to her, or somebody spoke to her in a dream or whatnot, and basically saying that we're going to be under a nuclear attack. Is something that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Then, nothing happened. Then, another cat on YouTube was talking about. You ever see that movie called White House Down?
Yeah.
Or no, Olympus Has Fallen. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Olympus Has Fallen.
I've seen that.
So right when that was coming out, they said that it was on the day, like on a big like Mason day, a big day for the Masons. You know what I'm saying? And all this math added up to this and this and that. And something's gonna happen, like a false. They call it a false flag.
Yeah.
And they said like a false flag is gonna happen on March 23rd or around March 23rd. Now it's December 28th.
just like that prediction, that movie that was garbage. It's not believable, man. But let me say that. Let me take that back. Anything is possible. I believe that, but sometimes we go so far overboard when we consistently believe in something, then we're not going to see any other way. We're going to see tunnel vision right at that. These cats the aliens are around us.
Right.
He's alien. You know what I mean? So you're gonna automatically just hone in all your senses and all your emotions into that one particular concentration. Your perception is, and that's what you're going to get out. And people don't believe that. I like when they say this is the end of the world. Nah, I don't believe that, man.
Personally, I believe that since the beginning of the world is always about to be the end of the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No matter what time in history we're talking about, we're on the verge of the end of the world. But one thing I will say is that there are a lot of scientists that say it's actually for real this time. Based off of climate change and resource issues. Well, you know what I mean?
But that's mostly of like greenhouse gases and the ozone dying, and we're getting, it's heating up the ocean, shit like that.
But, and heating up the world in general.
Yeah,
I forgot. There's a good documentary on Netflix. I think it's called like 6 Degrees, and it talks about what would happen to us if the temperature rises.
Yeah, it definitely it'll be massive floods throughout the land. Like they were talking about like Venice would be underwater. They're talking about all of the southern states on the coastline would be just straight underwater. It was terrible. New York would be underwater.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. They were talking about all these places because I seen a little bit of it.
Yeah,
I seen a little bit of what you're talking about. So yeah, man. They were. It's crazy of what can happen. But you think that look how many asteroids just missed the planet, man.
Yeah, exactly.
All it takes is one of them. A mile-long asteroid or put darkness on here. It said for like 3 years or something ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah, nothing will grow. You know what I mean? If it gets no sunlight, everything will just die.
Yeah, and then that's the end of everything.
Well, you can live underground. You don't have to have no sun or nothing like that. But it'd be mass hysteria, man.
Oh yeah.
People be out there themselves.
Yeah, like I can't fathom having to survive in that situation. You know what I mean? But I mean, if they don't make changes, as a society, it could be something that we got to deal with in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you never know. You never know. So, what do you think about the government outlook in 2014?
I know, based on the predictions, like the predictions that I've seen were contra each other. You know what I mean? They have some predictions saying that the economy is going to show a little bit of boost.
Okay.
Then we have some predictions that say the economy is going to, continue to stay, as it is.
Like just gradually go up, like not as fast, or
some even say still go down. You know what I mean? So but nobody, like you said, nobody ever knows. It's just somebody making an educated guess off of the information they have.
But I don't think so, man. I don't think the economy's going to go down. I think that it's going to not grow as fast. But I could see a cycle if it's trying to get better. Companies are still making money, just not hiring as much. They're hiring a little bit better than what they were. One of my predictions is a lot of people finna get taxed up here this next year because they're not gonna get insurance. That's what I'm thinking about. Man, June, if you don't have your health insurance, you get taxed.
How much is it,
No, I don't, man. But that's when it starts in June.
So you gotta have your stuff by June.
Yeah, man, or they're gonna start taxing you up. It's another revenue for money, man.
Yeah.
And I think the government's gonna bop you up. And that's why I'm upset with Obama, man. With that, man. I was looking at it and I was like, it's cool. Everybody have insurance. And then I really thought about it. And I was like, you know what? Now all these insurance companies are going to have 300 million people that have to have insurance.
Right.
And if they don't, they're going to get taxed up. And one guy told me he went to the website and it was $200 a month for him. And he said he didn't even make that much. He made like $1,200 or $1,300 a month. $200 a month for health insurance. So I was like, damn.
And see, that's something I think about. Like, because I even asked my mom that because she didn't got health insurance through her job. So I was like, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know if she's looking into it.
Wow.
But man, like that's one part a lot of people didn't like is the fact that it's mandatory.
Yeah.
Like, if it was like, okay, we're gonna have this affordable health care and whoever gets it can have it. That'd be a different thing. But to force people and then tax them on top of that,
when
people are already hurting for money.
Exactly. They're trying to say it's not a tax; it's a penalty.
Right. But still, it's a tax. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, especially in today's economy where more than half or 75% of people are living paycheck to paycheck already.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have something that's mandatory. It's like just every month. It's not going to stop ever. Unless you get a job that pays for it. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Well, that's crazy. But, I'm thinking that it's going to lead to one single-payer healthcare system. You know what I mean? So that's why I think they're doing it. But when is that going to take place? Republicans are not going to let that happen.
Right.
Because that's like socialism. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, man, because there was a study done of the 37 top, developed countries. Mm-hmm. And guess where we ranked in price of health care?
20.
No.
What?
Number one, the highest health care costs.
Are you serious?
What I'm saying? And then out of the 37, guess where we ranked as far as quality of life, which includes infant mortality and includes infant mortality and life expectancy.
20.
37. What? Dead last. You know what I'm saying? And it has a lot to do with the pharmaceutical companies we mess with and just the whole medical industry in general.
Yeah, it's
what I'm saying, because they don't cure you, and they just that you live with the disease. They don't tell you that all you have to do is change how you eat.
Yeah,
and then, you know what I'm saying.
They don't want to, man. It's too much money into it, man. And even some of the healthcare people that I went to, they just say the system is messed up really bad, where you can damn near just get housed at these hospitals where they're charging you for 2 Tylenol $10,
right? Yeah.
For 2 pills.
Right.
Well, you can buy a whole bottle of them for that. And the insurance companies let them get away with it because it's building up. Even with some of the companies like Group Health, they just keep it in one location. You go see the doctor here, get your prescriptions here, keep all the money in house.
Right? Yeah.
So you're the insurance company, though. You know why? It's crazy, man.
Yeah, man, I think we're going to see a few more whistleblowers come out in 2014. You know what I mean? Especially with the whole NSA thing. And now you heard that judge say that the NSA, what they're doing, is unconstitutional.
Yeah, it definitely is. So what kind of man, like, how do we
So it's getting down to the end of the year, so people are making these all these New Year's resolutions. And I remember, I go to the gym downtown Seattle, and every year around the 1st, you see a gang of new people, trying to work out. And then after about maybe about a month, it'll just be the same old regular people that work out every day anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they say that's the highest time that they make all this money. Man, that's why they throw all kind of special deals at these gyms around first year. Yeah, throw it all in there. Get them caught up, but
change your body for 2014.
Yeah, they'll eat the fat ones first,
right?
When they get in there. That's how LA Fitness did it a couple of years ago. But yeah, man, everybody tries to work out, and then they do it for like 3 weeks, and never mind, I'm too tired right now. It's too hard. I mean, they never go back, and then the gym is cashing in your money.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Like I don't really think having a New Year's resolution, helps at all. You just Like, if you want to do something, you have to do it no matter what time it is. You just be like, I'm going to start next week, and then I'm going to really be on it. If you're really serious about it, you just be on it right then. This is what I'm going to do right now. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be smoking crack all year and be like, you know what? On the 1st of the year, I'm going to stop smoking crack.
Right, yeah, exactly.
But right now, on the 31st, I'm going to smoke all this crack.
Right, because this last crack I'm going to smoke. So,
yeah, man. So you're right. You have to just do it right when you say you're going to just like, I need to quit now. You know what I mean? Don't wait for some kind of new year to change your attitude. You got to change your attitude as soon as you recognize it.
Exactly, because there's going to be another new year and another new year after that, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And time don't stop for nobody.
But yeah, I mean, who's really cashing in on these New Year's resolutions? Like besides gym, but nowadays people just go get the plastic surgery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they cashing in too. Yeah. Who else would probably be cashing in on some stuff like that? Man, any kind of subscriptions, I would think. I would think that. God, the gym just seems like it's the biggest one, man. I can't really wrap my mind around anything else that would really try to come up on you, unless they come out with some new healthy McDonald's burgers or something.
Right, I doubt that.
Definitely. Yeah. So
let's talk about deprogramming. What are our goals here at Deprogram Talk Radio Show? What do we see happening in 2014? What are our plans, personally and, for the future too,
Man, you know what I think, Karsten, man? I think that we're going to, step the website up. We're moving forward in there. We're going to have a little bit better of we're going to get the intro taken care of, man. We're going to have a nice little intro. We're going to get on this radio station. Going to take care of that. We're going to get video up. I just think that we're moving in the right direction, and we're trying to knock out all different avenues that just bring more people in to listen to the show to catch some deprogramming, man. I think that, more the word gets out there, the better off the information gets out there. The further to go out there to get to people to wake up, get out of this crap.
Yeah, definitely. And, I personally want to, myself be more up on government issues, which I, increased this year because of the show, but now I want to, increase it, even more. Because there's just so much stuff going on that people, aren't realizing. Like just recently they shut down, or they had shut down the National Defense Authorization Act.
Okay.
But during the whole time when the Duck Dynasty thing was going on and everybody was concentrating on that, they actually it actually passed again. So now people can detain you indefinitely for pretty much no reason. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And it just went under the radar.
I like how you said that Duck Dynasty. Right. but man, that's just terrible when you can. America's supposed to be free. You're supposed to get your rights.
Right.
Should be followed, no matter who you are. But we don't live by those same kind of rules that we try to hold everybody else up to. So this law is really just a slap in the face to freedom. That's what I think. You know what I mean? Because when a country, if we were another country and did this, where we take in any kind of detainees and keep them indefinitely, you get no trial, you get don't see your family, you don't get no communication, you're just here, you're stuck forever.
Right.
People would try to, we would be on their tails. We would be on our tails.
Exactly. Like that's a lot of stuff we're doing. Like about 2 weeks ago, Obama issued another kill order for this wedding party over in Yemen because they thought an Al-Qaeda member might be there. You know what I'm saying? Now imagine if somebody shot a missile at a wedding party in New York or something like that. You know, we'd be at war right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we're constantly violating these international laws, and people just aren't hip to it. You know what I'm saying?
It's not, man. It shows you that America has all those bad parts that's throughout the world right here in America.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? We have third world countries here. You know what I mean? We have tyrants that live here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We have people that don't care about the environment, don't care about the people in their cities. We have people, we have people that are starving. We have people that don't have homes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Migrating from here and there. We just don't see it every day, man. A lot of people don't see it out here. And we say that we live in the greatest country in the world.
If you believe what you see on TV, then
exactly.
If you're living in that, that glorious Hollywood world, everything looks shiny. But if you walk down the street, you'll see a different story. Because even walking downtown Seattle, I just see another store closing in Federal Way, another big name retailer closing. You know what I'm saying? Just like constantly, like these past 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Man. And you don't really see anything new being built back up.
No, you don't. Unless you see big companies like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, all those big name companies like that. They have the money. The reason being is because you use them every day. You use Google every day. People on Amazon every day buying stuff. When you want to get the cheapest, you don't go to Walmart all the time.
Right? Yeah.
You be like, let me check it on Amazon because I know I can get it for $2.
Right.
You know what I mean? It gives you the perception of thinking that you're in control, man, and we're really not. We really are blinded by what is really going on here, man. Where I love America, don't get me wrong, I'm glad I'm born here, but there are some dangerous places here, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Dangerous places. And we talk like when they got what they call Chicago Afghanistan, or you know what I mean?
Wow.
Like people are dying right there, killed every day. More people dying here than there is over in the Iraq War. You believe that?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. And like right now, we're imprisoning more people than any other country at any other time, any other time in history. You know what I'm saying? And actually, what a lot of people don't know, as far as African Americans, there are more African Americans in the penal system than there were that were ever slaves.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. And they're saying it's like 1 out of 5 have a chance to go to prison, and then like 3 out of 5 you have a 75% or 25% chance of going to prison if you're black. You believe that? 25%.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
You know what I mean? 1 out of 5 go to prison. Craziness, man. What is really going on?
It's money. It's all money. That's what people don't realize. What we need to do as a society, and we're going to talk about this on this Wolfpack.com thing on a couple episodes from now. But what basically Wolfpack.com does, it's a group of people that are trying to get state legislatures to write a bill to try to get money out of politics. So we have to have, I believe, and I have actual numbers for you when we have the guests on, but I believe we have to get 35 states to ratify the Constitution. You know what I'm saying? To take money out of politics. And I mean, that's the only way that anything's going to change, because we can see now it's not even hidden anymore.
No,
you know what I'm saying? These cats are on jet skis with on the back of the bankers.
Joe money.
Yeah, exactly.
Throwing it up at strip clubs and drinking booze and just passing bad laws, and it's all
to benefit corporations.
Yep. And guess what? Speaking of politics, man, guess what? Today I met a guy that was private security for Jesse Jackson, and he said,
Junior?
No, Jesse Jackson, the one to be on, the main one, the daddy. Okay. Be out there walking in the marches, all that. He said, what you see on TV is not the real him. He said he's straight up hood black. Like he be cussing and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Messing with hoes.
Because it's just a show.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need to break out of. We need to break out of this belief that what we see is true, is the absolute truth. You know what I'm saying? It's just an image. You know what I'm saying? And you have to delve deeper behind the image, to get the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you got to almost personally not be involved in anything that can affect them in order to see the truth. Like the security dude, he can be who he want to be in front of you. You ain't gonna tell nobody I'll destroy your whole life, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? You find, that's crazy when you can just a person like that pretend to you on TV. I knew something was up with him, but when his son got caught up for the bull jive, buying $7,000 capes, minks and all that, you know something's up, man. You know what I mean? It's weird, man. So now it makes you look at Obama differently. It makes you look at all the politicians way different than what they putting out on television. Man.
And I think 2014 is going to be the year where people are really going to start waking up to the government, because now the jobless benefits are about to end on the 1st.
Oh, wow.
And that's keeping, from the studies that I've seen, that's keeping millions of people out of poverty. But now that's going to end. I think they said on like the 1st.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? They do no extension.
Well, yeah, because they don't want to, man. They don't want to give nobody no money, man. It's in America, it's make it or break it. It's either make it or you don't. And nobody cares about you, man. The social system don't help you enough, and if you own it too long, they kick you off, and then you out here.
And it's funny, like the people on the right, conservatives and all that, complaining about these social programs. Even if you're getting every single social program you can get, you're getting the max amount of food stamps. Yeah. You're getting help with your rents. You know what I'm saying? You're still living below the poverty line. Yeah. That's if you get everything.
Exactly, man. Only people that make out like fat cats is politicians, man.
Yeah.
And people that are able to put their hands on big money when you're in big positions. Executive of King County, mayor of the city, the governor, where you can put your money in where people don't even keep an eye on that money.
Yep.
Or when they have natural disasters, when FEMA's out there giving out money to these big businesses, come through there and rape them.
Right.
For real, man.
And then you hear that the people in the disaster areas rarely see the money.
Exactly, because all these other companies that went in and got that government money.
Right.
It's crooked, man. The government is crooked. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theory. I'm just calling out.
But that's what it is, though. That's why I think a lot of people are going to wake up in 2014, because it's not even a conspiracy type deal anymore, because you can see what's happening just by watching news. Especially if you watch more independent media rather than corporate media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the independent media, like, you'll get different stories that they aren't covered in the corporate media. You know what I'm saying?
That's true, man. But I think you should look at also to what do they have? C-SPAN. C-SPAN shows some of these dudes acting real, and you're like, what is this, man? These guys aren't the same people on the television.
Right.
It's just not, man. The government is crooked in every sense, man, from every stage, man. It's like once you get into the government, it corrupts your mind and corrupts you, and then somebody buys you off with some money. One of these corporations buys you, because once you control the government, said with money, then you got it made. You can do anything you want to. You can pillage the people.
And that's what they are doing. Yeah. Just like with these oil companies, are big with politicians. Yeah. They even have oil spills all the time.
Yeah.
I'm talking about millions of gallons. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about sometimes like residential streets.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, even when when the BP oil spill happened out in the Gulf, man.
Yeah.
We're talking about destroyed like all like I wanted to say like 75 miles worth of coastline.
Right.
75 miles of coastline. Probably more than that. I think it was I want to say 200. Just all along there, man.
I mean, really, that should be like a criminal offense.
It is. Nobody going to jail.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess they brought him up on charges. The one dude that was running BP, he stepped down, the CEO of it and all that, but he really didn't do no time. Nothing major. You know what I mean? Paid some fines and shit like that. They're supposed to pay $25 billion. Like, that's not even enough, man, because now the industry is dead down there. My boys are telling me the whole industry is dead down there.
Because they have like a fishing, big fishing out there, right?
You don't want to eat out all that. They say that everything down there is contaminated, man. It's not going to be clean. Any of that fish, all that's going to be contaminated with oil or whatever oil's mixed with that has some nasty chemicals in it.
Right.
It's going to be there. It's going to be it's in the wetlands. It's all that, man. It's destroying all that whole habitat is destroyed down there.
That's crazy, man. Well, let's talk about what's the social mind state going to be in 2014? I mean, what kind of changes do you think people are going to be making? What do you think 2012 is going to be remembered for?
I think 2012 is going to be...
Or 2013, excuse me.
13, okay. 2013 is going to probably be remembered more or less for the Trayvon Martin. Also, the government shutdowns, because that was twice we got the government shut down, like in the spring, and then here in... was it the spring? It was like late September of 2012, I think. But anyways, I digress. But you're definitely going to hear about the government and then how Obamacare came through. I think those are going to be the major things.
Yeah, I think 2013 is going to be known for our recognizing, or the beginning of us recognizing how much technology has control over us.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the way that the year ended out with the Amazon having the drones deliver your packages, and then Google buying that military robot company, and now are making like military style like robots. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's money in it. The government's going to pay them up, hella. That's correct. I didn't know that. But the drones for Amazon, I don't think that's really going to work.
I don't either. I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, I think it's some kind of like ploy type of thing. But in hindsight, I think that they're probably building something for military. If you think about it, why not pretend that it's supposed to be for shopping? We're doing development on drones that could be here in the United States or something like that. That's a little bit of conspiracy, all right? But anyways, that could be feasible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think this is the year that people are going to really wake up to, what's going on as far as, in the government. Because I think people are going to really start to see an effect on their life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially because the more money you take out of circulation, even with these people who are on unemployment.
Yeah.
If you take out the money that they're spending back into the system, I mean, you're hurting everybody because they're not spending that money anymore.
True indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe that. I don't. You know what? Why wouldn't they? Extend the benefits to people. Now, is it because that's if you went past your 52 weeks and they give you another like 24 weeks or something like that?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Yeah. So, if you can't find a job now, it's going to be, I don't know, man.
I mean, there's really not a lot of jobs out there. I mean, and that's the deal. Somebody, I forgot I was watching, but they were saying, the role of government should be, to be the last source of providing a job.
Yeah.
As far as in the infrastructure of your community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like back in I think like Roosevelt's day or whatnot, they boost the economy by doing, building bridges, building railroads, building whatever, and gave people those kind of jobs.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's why we need to do now, because we've got these failing bridges now that's 60, 70 years old.
Yeah.
I definitely think that the infrastructure money should be spent into that. We have money for a lot of stuff, man.
Oh yeah. We're just wasting it on this bull. You know what I'm saying? And giving it back to politicians so they could get it. Like the politicians are giving it back to the corporations so they could get a little bit in their pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's basically what's going on.
Exactly, man. Like you said, we need to pound out some infrastructure to get people back to work. That'll really put people back to work and get going. Rebuilding these bridges, putting up stuff faster than what it's supposed to be. Like they're building a tunnel here in Seattle, man. You're talking about it's taking like just to go to up to like I don't know 85th Avenue north up there to North Gate. They're talking about taking it to 2023. I'm like, wow, man, nobody
that long?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why is it taking stuff so long to be built here? Seattle's like one of the worst places to build infrastructure, man.
Right.
Just because the mayors don't want it, he fighting against it, putting bikes on the road like with buses. How do you do that?
Well, yeah, I seen those big green pathways that you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, they'll put them on major bus lanes like 3rd Avenue, supposed to be mostly for buses. These cats got them going down there. They're down 15, slowing people up. But now I know it's totally a little bit off topic, but it's went up now, man. Like people are dying on bicycles. Like it went up like 2 or 3 times.
Oh yeah, I used to have some roommates that were paramedics, and they say at least 2-3 times a week they're picking up a bicyclist that got bopped up, not paying attention, or drivers not paying attention, or whatever.
Because we're not set up for it, and they don't train them, man. I got a good business for that too, but.
Anyway. To train bicyclists?
Yeah. Watch. I'll tell you what I did when we off there. Can't give away my secret.
Yeah. So let's talk about the Deprogram Talk Radio Show. What are some of your personal goals for 2014 with the show and just with yourself?
You know what? For the show, basically, man, just really honing down on my skills. and making sure that I match up, me and you match up on what we trying to obtain through that, even though sometimes I'm kind of hard to work with. To believe that, nigga, I know that, but you know what I mean. But at least, trying to see us being on video, developing the show a lot more, getting in there and just changing it up to make it more, wow, that's deprogramming talk radio show. You need to tune into that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I want people to want to listen to us. Can't wait for the next show. That's what I want from us, man. And then personally, just saying me, just trying to be more positive about a lot of stuff, man, and getting back in shape, man. That's it, man. That's about it. Just keep moving forward.
Yeah, that's cool. I know for me, for the show aspect, I want to really start bringing on some more hard-hitting guests. Get some more authors and some more politicians on the show. That's definitely something I want to do. And then, like you said, start doing some video. Yeah. So we can, start doing some, interviews with people, so we can, really see what people feel instead of just always taking, the news's word for it, or they got the maybe picking dudes with or chicks with Walmart bags wrapped around their head, to talk to represent people. You know what I'm saying? But that's not a real representative.
That's true, man.
Like most people. And then personally, man, I just want to, just continue this journey of deprogramming. On top of that, I want to get healthier. Get more stern in my eating habits. Stick to my workout more, and just constantly improve, like always.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just just another year, but the goal is still the same. Just more of it. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, sir. I believe it. So, man, we're at the end of the show, and I want to say that. Let's just go right into our last thoughts, Carson. Man, what do you have, bro?
Our last thoughts is, if you have a New Year's resolution, just start it right now. You don't have to wait till the first. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think everybody should take this time to do a little self-reflection of themselves. Of the person that they are. The things that happened in the previous year, and then just take a look at where you actually want to be in your life, and see if the things that you are doing are helping you get there. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Hey, and I want to say that we just got to continue to tune in to Deprogramming Talk Radio Show. We're going to come out with some great new shows. The show's going to be a lot crispier. We're coming up, so we're waiting for you to listen in. And, man, think positive and keep moving in a forward progression. And make sure that you reach us at Deprogramming Talk Radio Show to listen to our past episodes. Like I said, we got a lot of good episodes out there. You can reach me at our new fan page, Deprogramming Talk Radio Show on Facebook. Hit us up. Go ahead and friend us. That'd be wonderful. And if you want to reach out and reach one of us, you can reach me at Shante at Deprogramming at Facebook, or you can reach Karsten at
you can reach me at info@deprogramtalkradioshow.com. I would like to thank Shante. Like to thank all you guys for listening. Like always, wish you guys a happy 2014. And like I always say, there are 3 sides to reality: yours, theirs, and the truth. Till next time, I'll see you.
Peace.